Direct News TV. September 2, 2023. Latest bridge bombing in Ecuador underscores grip of criminal gangs. Criminal gangs in Ecuador have detonated explosive devices on a bridge, authorities said, causing damage to an intercity route as the country contends with a wave of violence. Friday's bridge explosion was the latest in a string of similar incidents that unfolded over a 48-hour stretch. National Police Commander Luis Garcia told the Associated Press news agency that the targeted bridge connected two cities in the coastal province of El Oro. Authorities have described the spate of explosions as a backlash to the government's attempts to regain control of correctional facilities from suspected gangs. As of Friday, almost 60 prison guards and police officers had been held hostage in 6 prisons across the country, according to the AFP news agency. Later that day, the prison authority estimated that 50 of the hostages were released. Prison authorities announced the hostage situation on Thursday night, framing it as a response to recent government raids and prisoner transfers meant to undermine the gangs. The measures we have taken, especially in the prison system, have generated violent reactions from criminal organizations that seek to intimidate the state, President Guillermo Lasso tweeted on Friday. Some of the recent explosions, which include 4 car bombs and the planting of explosive devices at 3 other locations, hampered the authorities' ability to reach the prisons, officials said. That included the targeting of the bridge in Napo, where wads of dynamite attached to a gas tank exploded. 2 of the car bombs in Quito also targeted the former and current offices of the country's corrections system. 6 people were later arrested for one of the car bombs, which was detonated in a commercial area of the capital. No injuries were reported in those blasts. Surging gang violence. Once seen as a peaceful haven, Ecuador has seen surging gang violence in recent years, particularly within its prisons. Authorities have attributed a series of deadly prison riots to an escalating battle over lucrative drug trafficking routes, precipitated by the 2020 killing of Jorge Zambrano, the leader of the local Los Caneros gang. They believe the killing left a power vacuum, with groups linked to powerful Mexican and Colombian cartels jockeying for control. At least 400 inmates have died in Ecuadorian prisons since 2021. In late July, a riot in the Guayas one prison in the port city of Guayaquil left over 30 people dead. Overall, Ecuador's homicide rate has skyrocketed. The risk intelligence company Verisk Maplecroft estimates an increase in murders of almost 500% since 2016, for a total of 22 murders per 100,000 people in 2022. Ecuador is considered a desirable territory for drug traffickers, as it is located between major cocaine-producing regions in Colombia and Peru. Politicians in the crosshairs. The country of nearly 18 million people has also been rocked by a string of alleged political assassinations, the most prominent being the murder of presidential candidate Fernando Villavicencio on August 9. Villavicencio, a 59-year-old anti-corruption campaigner, was shot as he left a campaign stop in Quito, days ahead of the August 20 general elections. Before his death, he had complained of receiving death threats, including from members of Los Caneros and its imprisoned current leader, Adolfo Macias. Authorities have since arrested 6 Colombian men in connection with Villavicencio's killing, while outgoing President Guillermo Lasso declared a nationwide state of emergency. 2 presidential candidates ultimately proceeded to the October 15 runoff election, left-wing politician Luisa González and businessman Daniel Noboa, scion of a wealthy family in the banana industry. Crime is expected to feature heavily in the final campaigns. González, a protégé of embattled former President Rafael Correa, said on Friday during a campaign stop that she had accepted extra security for her protection. "I am forced to wear a bulletproof vest and to accept the government's offer to have security provided by the armed forces," González told voters in Otavalo. "My name is Kingsley. Please like, share, subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be the first to be notified whenever we post. You won't regret it."